Sorry for the tight
So
squeeze.
now we're on to Crow's Nest. This is I think this is my favourite level. And then Floodgate's probably my second favourite.
Come on, sir. I'll show you.
Alright, so you're gonna run down here, grab BR. That's all you need to grab, it's just here. There's some here. There's some somewhere else here as well. But you just want to grab this. And we're gonna go through this door.
Get those turrets up.
Jump up here.
Watch your fields of fire.
And just follow this path basically.
Point of entry. Best assessment.
Hangar, Sergeant.
Agreed. Master Chief, get there.
Chief? Good. This channel is secure. My fire
Alright, so we come to this door here. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go out and we're gonna kill 3 grunts. We're gonna watch out for the exploding warthog because it can damage us. We're gonna switch out the assault rifle for a plasma pistol. And we're gonna throw a grenade into the group of enemies in front of us and hopefully kill most of
I
them.
need that hangar clear for evac ASAP.
Something like this, and then throw the grenade. And basically for this fight, you want to just kill all of these guys. Just so you can get past safe. Once you kill a lot, they kind of drop back. Watch out for the brute. You want to like sit back here and then shoot him. Kill him, that's not too bad. He can sometimes drop a flare, a bubble shield, or something. Try and pick up his equipment now. Because if you don't pick it up now, you have to pick it up later, and it'll get in the way and it'll lose a bit of time. So you're going to run over it there, grab it. And yeah, we're going to go down here. Kill these guys. If you're kind of slow coming through here, you can kind of like drop to the side back to this. And kind of just pop out and kill them, wait for your shields to pop off and stuff. I find that like, you can hide in here, and wait a second, and then just pop out, shoot some guys, and then run for it. And there's some assault battle rifle ammo just here. There's a grenade on the floor. You want to equip your frag as you run into here. And you come through the left door, you want to shoot the fusion coil, throw a grenade at the ground so it bounces on the stairs, and hopefully it kills 1 or 2 of the jackals. You want to come down the left side. For this area, you want to like come past this part as fast as you can, because it triggers the phantoms to come in basically. So you want to come down here and kill all these guys. This area is basically an auto-scroller, you can't really speed it up, but you can stop it slowing down by just following these motions that I do. You want to plasma pistol, okay, so you plasma pistol the brute, and then you throw a grenade in the middle of the group. Sometimes the brute can drop a bubble shield. If he does that, just run into bubble shield, throw a grenade at the floor, it will kill him. Oh no, run into bubble shield, kill him, and then throw a grenade at the floor, and it will kill the jackals that drop down. So that grenade should be good. Come a bit closer, throw the grenade. If you have a bubble shield at this point, I throw it down here so the Pelican Phantom behind me doesn't shoot me in the back. So if I just drop it down now, I'm kind of safe from getting shot from behind. So you want to plasma pistol him, turn around from those guys, plasma pistol him, throw a grenade into the middle, or just shoot those guys or something, kill these guys. And that's just those guys dead. Clear up any extra enemies. Learning this fight is really fun to do, it's quite satisfying, it's kind of hard. So once the fight's done, come up to here, grab the deployable cover, and then we're going to run back down. The next one's coming in. Try and grab a plasma pistol if you can. Switch to plasma grenades and position yourself about here. Aim roughly in this area. And we're going to throw 1 plasma grenade at the floor so we can try and kill 3 grunts. You'll know if you kill 3 grunts by the bottom right, you'll get plus 156 points. So let's see if we get that. Yeah, those are dead, drop back, plasma pistol this guy, kill him. You can use these boxes to kind of block yourself from the enemies. Like if this guy doesn't fall down the back. Usually this guy, the second dude here, he falls down here and he kind of runs off in this direction. So you want to chase after him. And then come down here, I grab some BR ammo, which is just there. So I'm kind of in a good situation here where I have 4 grenades. Sometimes you won't have grenades, like any. Ideally you would like to have 2 plasma grenades. The spikes aren't a huge deal. If you don't have any plasma grenades, try and get some, but don't worry about it too much. We're going to use the plasma grenades now for this fight. So again, grab a new one maybe, drop behind this box. Something to note actually, on the previous wave, as the Phantom is flying out, if you're under here, as it's flying out, this one now will take an extra 3 or 4 seconds to fly in. So you can actually lose time on this part. So you want to be careful of that. I lost time there. I had a slow Phantom. So as these guys drop down, kill them, turn around, you want to grenade the gun here, like below the halfway mark. Because if you grenade it too high up, it won't blow up. The gun will still stay. So the reason for blowing that up is because it has ridiculous auto aim. Oh, there's another grunt, I forgot. So yeah, you want to kind of be doing this as you're backing up kind of thing. So you get to like here as the jump up. I kind of time it, so as I'm running back, I kill all the enemies, and then about here, the grunts will drop out, so I use that as a cue to jump up, because there's a small, like, you know, well, there's a big jump here you have to do. So I use that as a cue for when to jump up backwards. I have no plasma grenades, that's okay, and then after that fight, we just leave. That fight isn't too hard to learn. If you just follow what I did there, that's basically how you want to do it. Stuff can go wrong. You want to watch out for the Pelican guns, Phantom guns. Sorry, I keep getting those two mixed up. All right, so as you come out of here, you want to grab this guy's brute shot, like this. Reload it. Cool. That's cool. You want to have a DC deployable cover leaving. You want to have what I've got now, basically, when you're leaving. You'll notice my grenades. This is actually kind of lucky to have this amount of grenades. It's optimal. It's lucky. It's good. It's not a huge deal if you don't have any. Like, you have no grenades at all. You can pick up frag grenades around the corner. I'm going to show a few scenarios for this fight. There's like 3 or 4 different ways to do this drone fight, so I'm going to show all of them off. First situation, I'm going to approach if we have no grenades at all. So let's say we have no grenades, so we're going to run through here. We're going to aim at this guy, and we're going to shoot this drone. Just shoot him. Come around here, fire a few shots up there. Drop this down, and you want to aim for where they're coming out, just on the pipe. And then you want to sit here and just kill these guys, and you know, just clear them up. Another one you can do is, if you have a grenade and you want to kind of go safe, is to stick this guy. Come out again, you know, just shoot where they're coming out. Drop this down, and just aim there again, and kill all these guys as they fly out. A riskier strat, which I use in my IL, is to save the plasma grenade for a later fight. Just come down here. This is kind of hard. I haven't practiced this in a while. Shoot one of these guys. Try and turn, shoot the pipes, and kill them all as they're coming out. It's a tiny bit faster. It's kind of harder to do, and it saves grenades later on. Those are the possible scenarios. If you have, say if you're entering this area, you have 2 frags, 0 plasmas, and 2 spike grenades. You can, if you want, I don't really suggest it, you can, if you want, stick the marine or the drone with a spike grenade. But I wouldn't risk it, I would just save it for later. So we just want to kill these guys. Something you can do here, which I do in my IL. If you're unsure, something to do if you're unsure if like enemies are left, is to rip off the turret and kind of just walk down with it, you know, clear up some enemies as you're going down. It saves a bit of time. But something I do here is you can like brute shot off this, and you can slide off this ramp here and kind of slide towards the door. That's cool. Grab a plasma pistol from one of these guys. There's like a million, you can't really miss them. Grab them here, and you want to come up here. If you're doing full game strats, which you probably will be doing, I come up to here and I wait for the checkpoint. So just sit here and wait for it. When you get it, open the door. The reason for that is in between these 2 doors is a load, and the load decides if the chieftain at the end has either a flare or invincibility, and you don't want the flare. However, if you get a checkpoint in between these 2 doors and you hit the load at the same time and you go to the end, you do this all properly, and the chieftain drops a flare, he's going to drop a flare every single time, so you don't want that. You want to be able to revert and have the chance for him to drop the invincibility. So I'm going to show what we do here. It's really easy. What I do is I come out and I line up with this, basically. Run forwards, jump over these, and I start charging about now. And as I pass up the ramp in front of me, over the dead marine, is when I release. So now, begin shooting him in the head. You want to kind of strafe left to right, to dodge these guys. Grab the camo, grab the invincibility, use it straight away. Switch to the plasma pistol for the hammer. Come through here. Around now I switch to frag grenades. Change my weapon, reload it maybe. Okay, so this situation's kind of good. I got a really low ammo hammer, so I can show you what to do and like try to preserve the ammo and stuff. But I'll show this straight off too. So you want to drop down here. I'm not going to move. I'm going to wait for the Cortana moment, and then I'm going to show you my setup for this. So as you drop down, I line up with this pit, this like line along the whatever you want to call it. Come over this, and when you get to about here, begin turning this way, crouch, grenade under your feet, and this sits up in a decent spot. And then you want to push up against it. You want to be touching it, okay? You want to be touching it. You want to jump up. Okay, so you jump up, and then on the way down, as soon as your reticule passes the top of it, you want to swing. So something like that. And as you're going back, you want to jump a few times, keep your momentum and stuff. It's quite a cool thing to do. It's definitely worth doing. Alright, so the chasm launch. Here we go. First thing you want to do, you always have to open this door. Open this door, otherwise you can't finish the level. This checkpoint is nice to get, it's not always 100%. So, line up parallel with the wall behind the grate. This is the middle. You want to be slightly to the right side. You want to be aiming... okay, so you see this and this. I aim just in between. Face it like this, have my hammer out. Okay, so what you want to do is you'd be aiming about here. You want to run into it, push up against it. You don't want to push it flat against the wall. You want to push up against it, just touch it enough, jump and swing as soon as your reticule passes the top. So let's see how this goes. And that's basically what you want to do. I lost the checkpoint. I want to say that swinging from the right side as I do, so if you swing from the middle, you get a lot of power, and you'll probably splatter into this. Something you can do is, as you're coming here, is to swing like forwards to slow yourself down. If you swing from the left side, you don't make it at all. You get loads of height and you just fall down and die. Swinging from the right side, you get it fairly easy. Swinging from the middle of the grate, you get a lot of speed, and it's you kind of die sometimes. So we've landed this, and then you want to come over here, hit the switch, and if you can, this isn't like majorly important, but jump on this speaker thing here, jump onto here, and then aim up and jump up to here, and that just saves like half a second because the elevator doesn't squash you, and you're in and ready to press the button straight away. Okay, so there's a lot of ways to do this fight. There is a lot of ways to do this fight. This is the main time save on Crow's Nest. The rest of it honestly isn't too bad, but this is where a lot of it can go wrong. So I'm going to do this fight in many different ways. I'm going to first do it as if I have no grenades at all. Usually you have frag grenades. Usually I have one frag grenade right now, so I'll do it as if I have just one frag grenade. And then I'll do it as if I have 2 spikes and 1 plasma. And then I'll do it as if I have 2 spikes and 2 plasmas. And then you can kind of mix it up with how many grenades you have. This is kind of dependent on grenades, this fight. So having some is nice. So the first thing you want to do is, you don't want to jump out just yet. You want to kind of wait till it starts slowing down and then jump out. Jump onto the pelican. You get a checkpoint on here, which is nice. I'm going to start shooting this guy. Maybe kill him. That's cool. Alright, so jump off here. Oh, okay. So these guys spawned already. Usually they don't spawn until you kill 2 guys below, but they spawn now, which means one of the guys below kills themselves. They usually chuck trip mines and blow themselves up or something. So to be kind of, there's different ways to do like approach from now. I can sit on where I am right now and just hammer them as they come up, or I can drop down and hammer them too. And just for this tutorial, I'm just going to be safe and just sit up and let them charge me so I can hammer them as they come up. Sometimes they throw trip mines down when they're like down below, so you want to be careful of that. Like a lot of things can happen here. So I'm going to switch here, and I'm going to start hammering as they come up. This is safe. I suggest doing this if you're just picking it up. Watch your radar. Sometimes they fall off, like down the sides here. One will, like, you know, as you can see, they fall down there. But we've done this fight, so we're going to drop in here quickly. We're going to try and do this quick. So after we've killed those guys, and there's another 2 scenarios we can do. I'll just show both off, I guess. We always want to come down and grab the camo, like this. Grab this. And then we can jump back onto this like air conditioning unit. Jump up again, and we can shoot these guys from up here, and it's really safe, and you get a checkpoint up here and stuff. However, I'm going to do something else.
Shake them off,
I'm going to come up here, kill this guy. Kill these again. Wait for them all to start coming up, start swinging. They're all falling off the sides, which is kind of nice. You want to be careful if you drop down if there's like a raging guy, because he can kill you. This is kind of a bad situation. I should be okay. The door's open, alright. So we can drop down here, we can kill these guys as they come out, it's kind of safe. I want to watch my ammo. I want at least 15. Otherwise, the strats I want to do won't work. So loading done means the fight is over. I'm going to reset again, and I'm going to show you how to do it with the grenades. So you want to have spike grenades here. You want to spike this guy, spike that guy. I missed him. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this. I'm going to wait for him to go over there. Okay. So that guy drops down. You can spike him as well. You want to spike those 2 guys basically. So you want to spike this guy and this guy. And that will spawn the dudes up top. And then chuck a grenade against the cliff face so it falls down into the middle of the group. Hammer this guy. That usually doesn't kill them, but it weakens them. Makes them easy to kill. There we go, that's that. Switch out here. Cloak in, drop down. Watch out for some guys to the left, right of me now, because they can kill me. It's alright if he jumps away, it doesn't matter too much. Now I don't want to waste any more ammo. I don't really want to go below 20 for this. 20 hammer ammo because I want to use it later on. And now I'm taking damage. You can drop up here, like come back up here, it's safe. They won't follow you up. They don't come past this doorway. I got a checkpoint, okay. So as you can see, I've got a couple grenades left. You can use more grenades for this fight if you have them. It doesn't really matter, you don't really need many for the rest of the level. There's one more guy down here. Sometimes these guys can kind of hide in weird spots. Like they can fall down and they can kind of sit like... where's a common place they can sit? They can kind of fall like... just stand here. And they can be in really awkward spots to find.
Drones!
And that's basically the jetpack fight. There's a lot of ways to approach it. It's kind of cool. I should note the number of enemies. So as you run in, you want to kill 2 as you're going up the Pelican. As you're going up, you kill 2 down the bottom. The top guys spawn. I think there's like 6 up there. When you kill all the guys on the top, the door opens and the 4 more come out. So I think in total there's 4 down the bottom, 6 up the top, and then another 4 who come out the door. And you kill all those, you get the load, and then the drones spawn. And normally, let me just kill these guys quickly, and I'll show you what happens. Usually you're at this door here before it's open. So I bounce a frag off this, so it lands like in the middle of the drones and kills them all. And as you're coming through here, you want to watch out because the Marines can kill you. As you're coming through, they can grenade you and stuff.
In the ops center. They disarmed the bomb.
So we come down here. If you don't have any grenades at this point, you can grab one just here.
Get back to the ops
Grab a
center.
frag grenade here,
Kill those
and you can
brutes.
grab one
Rearm
there.
the
You don't
bomb.
really need to. I like
Gotta
to
get
like
these men out of here.
jump, come as far as I
Without
can
radio,
onto this
with another
warthog,
exit.
and
Good luck.
jump into this Cortana moment. We can't skip this one yet. We don't know if there's a way. Alright, so here's another hammer launch. I'll show this one off. I'll quickly kill this guy. You don't need to kill him at all. I'll show this off. So now there's a few ways to approach this area. I'll show them all, I guess. It's up to you how you want to approach this. You can come up to here. You want to line up dead center. Run up so you're touching it, so you can see it like drop back a little bit. And do the same when you jump and you swing just as you pass the top of this. So something like that. And you can come down here. You want to kill this guy. I'm going to see if I can delay my checkpoint. You want to come to the right of this truck. Keep following this path. Camo by this box. Punching's actually really bad, what I'm doing now. And then you can come up here and just do I'll do the bomber room in a second. But that is how to get there. There's another way you can do this. If you want to you can keep the camo for the bomb room. I'll show that quickly. So you want to get onto this pipe. So you can kill these guys if you want. If you kill them, I suggest if you do this, you kill them because you can get a checkpoint on the pipe. I'm just gonna delay it. You get one usually here, so you get that's nice, and you follow this around. I don't usually do this strat, but it's if you're having problems with the bomb room, I suggest you can do this. Sit just here, wait about 3 or 4 seconds, drop down, throw some grenades at those guys, and then you can kind of get past. It's kind of hard to do. You might want to throw 1 or 2 grenades. That's why I suggest picking those ones up. I'll try and show it off again. So kill these guys. You don't need to kill these guys. You can do it without a checkpoint. I want to reload actually and not get this checkpoint. So as you can see, what I'm doing now, delaying checkpoints by punching. That's a strat you can do. And if I stop punching now, I shouldn't get one. So watch my timer in the corner, about 4 seconds, drop down, throw a couple grenades, get past. You want to watch getting shot from behind. But basically what this strat does, I'm not going to show it off entirely, is it lets you take camo into the bomb room, so you can just run through in the middle, camo, leave, and it's all really easy. So I'm going to show the bomb room without camo, which is what we usually do. So I'll show what I do normally. I'm getting really bad swings down here. It's not bad if you know, get a bad swing, kind of just drop in between these 2 boxes, come down, come to the right side of the truck, wait till we're in line of the box, camo. That's my timing for this, and then you just run to the bomb room. And now once you're in the bomb room, there's 2 ways that I like to do it, or 2 ways that people do it. I like to do the riskier way because gotta go fast. So this is where one of the final hammer swings comes into play. If you use too many hammer swings, like previous to this, you don't need to, you can skip this risky strat. I'm going to show both ways. I'm going to go risky first. You always get a checkpoint as you enter the bomb room, which is nice. So let's go. You want to come straight through the middle. The grunt spawns here, as you can see the one to my left. I can't really see any more. You can have them all in the middle, you can have them none in the middle, you can have them all spread out, you can have them all wherever kind of thing. Doing this risky strat here is kind of dependent on the grunt spawns, if you get lucky or not. So that's why it's risky to do. But just come through in the middle, jump here, swing to this right guy. He always drops a regen. You want to drop that straight away. Grenade this guy, turn that on, turn around. Maybe grenade this guy a little bit so he doesn't shoot you. Get over this. I messed up there because I didn't get over the railing. But it's fairly easy to do. So jump here, swing at this guy, drop it down, grenade this turret guy. You can grenade the chieftain if you want to make him dodge. It's not necessary, you can that guy killed himself, okay. And then we're down, and then we're through, and bomb room's done. A safety strat that some people do, which is slower, which is safer I guess, is to jump onto this, and jump onto this little ledge thing, and then up into the pipe, and then run along. And you want, I'm watching these like cable things coming down on the left. You want to come to like here, grenade this guy, turn this on, and leave. You can kill this. Oh, I grenaded myself. I'm not even gonna let that happen. But you can grenade those 2 brutes at the top, make them dodge, make them, you know, not shoot you. It's kind of safe to do. So come up here. You want to run along the right side of the pipe here. Drop down now. Grenade. You have to grenade this guy off the turret because you don't have the regen. And there I kind of took a bit of damage because he shot me as he got off. Usually he doesn't shoot you when you get off. But this bomb room always, I always have problems with it. It's always been an inconsistent area for me. I don't know, it's not too good. And it's at the end of the level too, so it's kind of bad. But doing my risky strat that I do, it's quick to retry, so I don't usually have a big deal with it. I'm having problems with this area right now. I want to show this off, it's nice because it shows what can go wrong I guess. Rather than just doing everything first try and making it seem really easy. And then people are like, wow, why did he do it so easy when I'm having so many problems? It's nice to show that I have problems too. Grenade here, maybe. I don't think grenading him's a good idea. Actually, I might reconsider that. Let's not grenade him. But honestly, I find my riskiest strat to be easier. Run through the middle, hammer that guy. You can probably kill this guy, like on the way back, and regen, like coming down. So just here, they saw me early, which is bad. You don't want to do that. I was kind of slow. What happened there was I was slow onto this box, I fell down, and they woke up early. So you have to be kind of quick doing this strat. If you mess it up, like that, they'll wake up early and they'll shoot you on the pipe, and you won't have much time to react. And if you sit just to the right hand side here, they won't see you. So you want to grenade this guy. You can kill this guy for his
That
regen.
did it, Chief.
I don't really suggest it, but it's, you know, a safe thing to do. I guess I've shown this off enough. I'll try it one more time and then I'll just do my risky strat. Yeah, I don't like this strat at all. History 100 did this old strat in his IL. It's really slow, but I guess it's kind of safe. So you always want to grenade him first. Drop down, turn the bomb on.
That did
Okay,
it,
he dropped
Chief.
his regen.
Bomb's armed.
That's basically what you're going to do. It's not really that hard.
Service elevator in the
And then we come through here. I like to shoot this grunt first in the head, and then not reload. And just follow this path here. Depending on your shields here, I don't think I have enough. You can grenade the wall just where I'm aiming right now. Just there. Bounce it to like here, and it gives you a nice little speed boost for the Cortana moment. Oh wow, I completely messed it up. Completely messed it up.
There will be a great deal of
So I'm going to show the crows, the drone flying thing. Depending on your button layout, I want to quickly show this off. Hold on. My button layout right now is bumper jumper. So I'm pressing RB, which is a melee attack, and B to reload. And they're going to cancel each other out like this. To keep spamming that, I think I start by punching, go to reload, and cancel each other out like that. If you double tap Y as well, if you reload, double tap Y, it cancels the reload. So come down here, I'm going to run through, watch where they go, jump into the group, and there we go. I got a bad one here, so sometimes you get bad ones which fly into the wall and go all weird places and stuff. Just do this, it's really easy. I like to give him a little punch at the end as well. And so we're basically done. Here's another little grenade boost you can do, just like bounce it off the door. Come through here. It didn't work either. You want to come through the right door this time instead of the left door because we're leaving. Hammer out. I have loads of hammer swings left. Usually for this, if you have 5 left, 5 is fine. Or anything under 5 is fine, as long as you don't have 0. So this one's kind of hard. You want to, like I said, be in the middle of the box. I find that if you aim slightly up and left for this, it makes it a lot easier than just trying to swing straight. And same principles with the other one. Swing just as you pass the top. So I'm going to show here, just going straight doesn't work as well as swinging up and right. Just ever so slightly up and right for this one. I don't know why it works like this. I just find it easier. So just line up. You always want to touch these. Always want to be touching up against them. Up and right slightly. And you get a bit more distance. And then you come through, hit the elevator, and that's it. A good time for this level would be under 15 minutes. Would be a really good time.
This place
If you're just learning
will
this,
become your home.
aim for 15 minutes or under. Like, that'd be a really, really good time if you're just learning this. There's a lot to this level, although it's one of my favourites, it's one of the hardest to learn, I think. What I do, I think I make it look easier than it is. Especially the hanger fight. The hanger fight, follow my movements, make it, you know, do what I do. I don't think I explained it very well, the hanger fight. I don't know how to explain it really, just do what I do, follow it. Just fight some dudes, you know, it's not that bad. I think to note is, after hitting the elevator button, it's 34 seconds to the end of the level.
This place will become your tomb.
So that's that. Crow's Nest. One of the fun levels, I think, compared to... It's nice to have, like... It's nice to have Crow's Nest straight after Sierra, because Sierra sucks and Crow's Nest is one of the best levels. I think my top 2 levels are Crow's Nest and Floodgate. Up next is Salvo, which is the worst level in the game if you're doing Legendary, because it's so random, loads of stuff can go wrong, loads of stuff can go right, you know. There's not much skill to it, honestly. I'll just show that off, yeah. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helps.